Hey, you guys. Um, I just wanted to talk to you about people who gossip. And there's going to be times when you hear that people are talking badly about you behind your back. And I'm going to tell you how that works. You want people to talk about you. That means you're doing something right. When people gossip, normally, from my experience and my research, there's two types of gossips. There are gossips who grew up around gossips, who only know how to fill a conversation with other people's business. Some people don't know any better. They truly don't. They don't know any better. And it takes for someone to enlighten them to let them know that gossips are small-minded people, honestly. And then there are the toxic gossips, the ones that tear you down. Gossips can do some damage if you don't understand their motives. Okay? The deal with these type of gossips they are highly insecure. They have their world set up in their mind a certain way where they're winning. Okay. And when someone like yourself comes along, whatever it is that you have going on is a threat. It's a pure threat, right? So they have to find a way because what's happening is when you come around, they're up here, right? And you're like, hey, how you doing? The more your presence exists, the lower they feel about themselves, and they can't have that. So if they can't bring you down, what they'll do is they'll try to destroy your image with the people who are around, who do admire you. And it can come from anywhere. It can come from strangers. It could come from adults. It could come from kids. It could come from family, any family member, any friend, whether they be an acquaintance or BFF, anybody. Okay? So do not be surprised if you find that someone close to you has been saying something. Now, you have to understand that when gossips go in on you, you're doing something right. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't do anything wrong. You were doing something completely right. You were being authentic, being yourself. You were sharing an accomplishment. You were sharing an accomplishment, which is normal. You know, you want to share the good news with people of what you've done. Sometimes people do not get the encouragement in their life, so they don't see why they should encourage you, or they don't know why you're even sharing that information at all. Or they'll gossip about you because of your self-image, your self-esteem. And you could be jokingly saying something or seriously saying something like, I'm the best tennis player around. I'm the best chess player around. You know, I'm the best writer, painter, whatever, engineer around. And they can go ahead. Can you believe that she said that she was the best, blah, 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 blah. And that creates like a toxic environment. but they don't come from situations where people are supportive like that. I mean, gossips are produced like the rest of us by their environment. So if it's abnormal to say you're the best or carry yourself like you're the best, then they'll say that you're arrogant or whatever. And honestly, you're not. You're not. How many times have you heard someone say, I'm the best on television? You know, I'm the best baker. I'm the best dressmaker. I'm the best. I mean, that's really not an uncommon statement. It's just uncommon in situations where people are not encouraged on a regular basis. So, because you are doing something right, you want people to talk about you. You do not want to alter your self-image at all. Why would you alter your self-esteem? Like, how can you alter your self-esteem? Don't ever alter your self-esteem. Think, well, I don't want her to feel bad. There's other things going on that's making whomever this gossip is feel bad. It's not you. It's other things that need to be addressed. You just happen to be walking into the middle of their mental shitstorm. It's not you. I promise you it is not you. So know that when people are talking about you, it's a good thing. You really don't want people not talking about you. Like, you'll see famous people who are up sometimes and they're down sometimes, and, you know, back and forth. And really what that is keeping them relevant. Okay. And that's what they say in Hollywood. That's what where the saying comes from. There's no such thing as bad publicity because you're always in the mix. Right. So you may not want people talking about you. Like, I get it. You know, that's not your goal every day, but you're not going to please everyone. You're not going to please everyone, and that's okay. But know whatever's happening is not your fault. And the key to getting through a situation where someone gossips about you is knowing yourself. Now, I know what it's like to watch videos like this, and you're in pain, and you're like, you don't get it. You just don't get it. I get it. I really do. But what unfortunately has to happen is you kind of got to get used to it. It's got to happen for you to get used to it. Like, it's shocking and it hurts. But when people show you who they are, believe them. So, whoever they are, you can forgive them if you need to just continue on. Like, if you need to just forgive them because you live with this person or you work with this person or you go to school with this person, do what you got to do to get through it. But never forget. Never forget that that's what this person is capable of. Never forget that. Never forget that. But know that this person can only be trusted so much. And know that you're doing the right thing. You are doing the right thing. If you are not harming anyone else, if you are not evading your taxes, then you're doing everything right. You're doing everything right. You're okay. You are not in the wrong. I don't care what they said about you. You are not in the wrong. You're just trying to live your life like everybody else. It is not your fault that they decided to interpret whatever it was you were doing into some god-awful thing that they felt they needed to tell someone else, which really probably wasn't even worth talking about, because you're doing something that millions of other human beings are doing today and nobody else. We're human beings. We all do. There's like 8 billion people on the planet. You think there's not somebody else in North Dakota doing the exact same thing you're doing? I mean, it's not uncommon. It's really not. Human beings, we're all the same species. We all do the same stuff. So I don't know why they're blowing stuff out of proportion. But anyway, carry on being yourself. And there's somebody out here who gets you. You are not alone. Until next time, this is Carolyn wishing you the best. Take care.